Yeah, those streets. Those streets.
Billionaire.
Come on. Boy, you know I had to dip, set my wrist. Just that pelly in the wintertime with that on and jewels on and that chain on just glisten. We be on straight bars like Jim. That's a gym, just listen. Yeah, I was trying to keep up with the Jones. I was trying to keep up with my phones. Toss a little up before they burn around steady. I was just burning out, but I was learning how to stretch it like a finger bowl. Never been playing because of some same that was at these other. See, I was respecting the hustlers. Y'all be respecting.
All eyes are on the Eastern Conference in this game as the New York Knicks play this one at home. We're happy to have you with us for 2K Sports midweek presentation of NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge joins us from the sideline. Take a look at the Cavaliers.
And they need to play much better tonight than they did in the first game. This is the second of 4 games between them this season, so a team they'll face often, they want to keep it competitive.
Absolutely. I mean, this is a chance for them to make a statement tonight. They're looking to bounce back and answer back.
And it's in there.
A splendid pass that time by Rose.
And there's the call on James. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Now here's Rose. That one falls.
Well, decision-making is something Rose is really good at. Excellent at reading the defense and then exploiting the pick and roll.
And it's blocked by Hollins. Here's Porzingis. And he makes good on the layup.
Off to a nice start here. They've hit all 3 from the field.
It's been a slow start here for Cleveland. 6-point game. From deep LeBron. That shot is off.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
To the paint. Here's Hollins. Can't hit that one. LeBron with some nice D. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Cavaliers. Good on the shot.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
To the middle. And stolen by Love. With the teardrop. And LeBron with the layup.
And so deft with the floater. LeBron's got so many tricks up his sleeve.
Inside. And stolen by Love. James wide open. Another shot. The kick out to Irving. Over Rose. And it's Irving missing.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good look.
And that one's good, Hollins.
Making the intelligent pass. They're putting it in the hands of somebody ready to shoot it.
Took him no time at all on that one. LeBron's got his second bucket.
That defense has to worry so much about LeBron as a passer that it opens things up for his jump shot.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Right side Rose. And the foul on Rose. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
James doesn't go for him. The Knicks with the lead. Outside, Porzingis. A 3-ball. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Porzingis has got 5.
You know, it's his shooting ability, I think, that makes Porzingis such a tough matchup.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. Much better off making him go to the line.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
The feel LeBron has for the game, unreal. Whatever situation he finds himself in, he always seems to have an answer.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
Here's Anthony. The rebound by James. The Cavaliers trail by 7. And the dunk by Love.
Although Love plays with a lot of finesse, I love seeing him throw it down like that, showing how he can still elevate with the best of them.
Anderson with the block. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. Here's Anthony. And it's Anthony with the jam.
And it doesn't get any easier for Carmelo. Love seeing him go up strong inside.
On the wing, James. Fires from deep. The shot off that time. New York leading by 7. Anthony with it. Very solid contribution from him as he averages over 20 points a game.
Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fend guys off and get those rebounds.
Rejected by Hollins. Anthony on the wing. Three-pointer. Hits it from three-point range. Anthony's got his second bucket of the night. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle sticks for the Knicks?
They're contesting shots and have also come up with some significant blocks, putting a little doubt into the minds of the opposing shooter.
Another big component of their game early on has been their execution on the fast break. They're getting a bunch of easy baskets, pushing it in transition.
The Cavaliers trail by 10. Irving double team. To the inside. Lee with the steal. And a fast break now for New York. Outside Anthony. They get it back. Tries yet again. And it's good on the layup. Anthony's got his third bucket of the night.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
And here is Anthony following the three-pointer by Kevin Love.
Just make sure you keep getting him touches. I mean, you love what he's doing at the offensive end. Don't go away from him.
Irving can't hit. And here are the Knicks. They're on a 16-7 run. Pass to Hollins. The kick out to Rose. Here's Anthony. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. And 11 points for Carmelo Anthony.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
And the Cavaliers call time here. And Cleveland making a change here. The Cavaliers trail by 13. Irving drives in. Shoots over Jennings. Irving, good.
Able to strike from mid-range and all over the court. The versatility of Kyrie's offensive game, top shelf.
Rose, no good.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
On the wing, it's hauled in by Fry.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Connects from three-point range. James has got it back down to single digits for Cleveland.
He's become so comfortable from long range. That shot's now a weapon for LeBron.
Pass to Noah. Back to Holiday. Lets it go from deep. Thompson with the rebound. The Cavaliers trail by 8. From deep, LeBron sinks the triple. LeBron's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Cavs. And so it's Jennings with it. He'll bring it up for New York. Noah. Outside Rose. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
When Rose is attacking, guys, I mean, the defense has to act. He puts them on their heels.
The Knicks shooting their first free throws of this one. He hits the second from the line. Here's LeBron. He gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Shumpert with the steal. About 7 seconds separating the shot game clocks. And finished off by LeBron.
And man, LeBron's taking things into his own hands with that alley-oop. Really impressive.
New York calls timeout. So both teams making some changes here. The Knicks with the lead. Here's Tinsley. That's in there. Anthony with the assist.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Here's Liggins. Shoots over Neal. Liggins, no good.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
Carmelo Anthony getting it done for the New York Knicks. Scoring, rebounding. He was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right.
The Cavaliers, 25.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And looking at what we've seen from the Knicks so far, what do you guys think?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
Irving for three. Good on the three-point shot. Irving's got 5. And in the first 5 seasons after the NBA added the three-pointer, ranked teams averaged a little over 2 attempts per game. These days, it's over 24 attempts a game.
Yeah, the number of threes taken has skyrocketed in recent years. Where it ends, that is anybody's guess.
The Cavaliers trail by 4. Here's Liggins. His three-pointer's off the mark. New York with the ball. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Porzingis can't hit. Pass to Liggins. Lets it go with a 3. Good work defensively by Anthony. The Knicks leading by 4. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And that's the type of challenge Anthony presents to the defense. Sometimes they are just forced to foul.
And Anthony drops them both. And here are the Cavaliers. James with it. Now Anthony defending. And the dunk by James.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher.
Well, and that's exactly how the game is played in the paint inside, guys. I mean, if you can play over the top, I think you've got a big advantage.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Guys, that's been the key to their lead. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
Down low. Here's Love. No good that time. Excellent D there from Anthony. And here are the Knicks now. They lead by 7. Pass to Tinsley. That 3 off the mark. We've seen them struggle on the half-court offense.
I had a coach that once told me,
LeBron does it again.
Tell you what, just add that one to the highlight reel. James is truly one of the greatest slam dunkers of all time.
New York calls timeout. The Knicks leading by 5. Outside Jennings. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. James looking around. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
So physically powerful. A tough task to defend LeBron inside.
And you know, with some players, it's more than just the numbers. He provides things for this team that don't always show up in a stat sheet.
Out to Anthony. And James picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Picking up his second foul here, has to be careful because they can pile up quickly.
Timeout called, Cleveland. Out to Anthony. And that's collected by Love. And Love's got the ball here for the Cavaliers. Trailing by 4. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Here's Anthony. Over LeBron. Anthony with the bucket. Anthony's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
quick thinking from Anthony. He's so good at going right up with that shot.
Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And, you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Pocket 6. He gets that one. Anthony's got 23.
Inside, Anthony runs into some contact, but he stays strong and focused and finds a way to work through it.
Blocking foul called on Brandon Jennings.
New York on D.
17 foul.
And here's Love from the arc.
Hey, they might want to go away from the three-point shot for a bit. I think it's holding them back.
Irving for 3. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession. The Knicks leading by 6. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That is his first foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the stripe.
Outside Butler. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. The Cavaliers trail by 6. Here's Jefferson. Outside Irving. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Kyrie Irving, special. I mean, as skilled a player as you'll ever see when it comes to handling the ball and scoring in close.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Outside Rose. Inside Anthony. And it's Anthony with the jam.
Again, it's Melo. He's lighting up the scoreboard, and this is what Anthony does.
He's starting to find himself out there now. You know, he's taking much better shots here in the second quarter.
Pass to Hollins. Some nice passing by New York here. Here's Anthony. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that.
The Cavaliers trail by 6. Wallace with it. He's picked up by Lee. Irving for 3. Rebounded by Anthony. Here's Butler. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, and Butler, just a natural leader. He's someone whose teammates look up to, a polished scorer who also plays tough defense.
Both teams will make substitutions. And both free throws good for Caron Butler.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
My kind of hoops. Straight ahead, playing downhill, and physical.
Pass to Love. Back to Williams. 6 on the shot clock. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. And this is his second trip to the line tonight. Timeout called the Cavaliers. And that one misses.
And, you know, Carmelo Anthony is a special player, guys. A bulky, small forward with a quick trigger release, an elite scorer.
And it's the Knicks with the ball. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. To the middle. Here's Porzingis. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Porzingis has got 7.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
To the inside. Carmelo Anthony comes up with the rebound.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
The Cavaliers trail by 8. Pass to LeBron. Rebounded by Anthony. And so it's Anthony bringing it up for the Knicks. Rose. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Rose has got his second basket of the game.
With his bounce and body control, easy to see why Rose is aggressive there.
Porzingis with the block. Here's Anthony. Got it. Good job in the low post. And now a 12-point Knicks lead.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
The offensive rebound. Bryant. Can't hit from in close. Now the Knicks with it. And the foul on Mo Williams. That's his first foul of the game. And the bonus will go to the free throw line. He's got free throw attempts number 4 and 5 here.
At the line.
So Anthony nails both of them.
And didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game here in the second.
Pass to LeBron. It's rebounded by New York. Here's Rose. And it's, wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
What was really impressive there, though, guys, was that he could have rushed it and panicked, and yet he kept his cool and splashed it.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. To the paint. Here's Anthony. It's rebounded by Richard Jefferson. The Cavaliers trail by 16. Porzingis with the steal. And there's the call on Jefferson. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Anthony. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. For the 3.
Starting slow in this half. 0 for 3 so far.
And the Knicks miss again. Shumpert, no good. The Knicks have gone 7 of 9 from the free throw line tonight. The Knicks leading by 17. Anthony down low. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working to get inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game.
And guys, you might remember that he was not at his best from the foul line in their last outing.
Well, you know, whenever he got to the line, he just couldn't find the target. But nights like that do happen, even to the best of them. You know, even in games where he hasn't been at his best this season, I mean, he still managed to get it done at the charity stripe when he gets his opportunity.
Out to Anthony. Drills it from outside. Anthony's got 36.
Well, he's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
Yeah, unnecessary. I mean, make them earn those points from deep. Don't give them to them free at the line.
And Cleveland making a change here.
At the line,
And he nails the third. New York leading by 23. Rose with the ball. Now guarded by Shumpert. Here's Anthony. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Anthony's got 7 now in this quarter.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside. They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Yeah, they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
Ugly start to the second half. They've missed their first 4. They've got to get on track.
Anthony left side. Love grabs the board. And it's Love with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. In the corner, it's James. Crafty move. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Defender gets caught in a bad position there. LeBron, so powerful enough to convert through contact.
For Cleveland, they have gone 5 of 9 at the line. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. And there's the call on James. That's his 3rd foul of the game. And the Cavaliers call time here. New York with the ball. They're on a 13-5 run. Outside Rose. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson.
Boy, Rose plays with an angry physicality, which is really hard to match up against.
And that trip coming up empty, missing both. And so it's Cleveland with it. Didn't think that was going to go in.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving.
Second personal foul.
So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. And it'll be his 4th time going to the free throw line in the game.
Well, I tell you what, this guy gives you everything he's got when he's out there. And that's what you love about Derrick Rose, how fierce he is as a competitor.
And the dunk by LeBron.
And really scored most of their points, but he can't score them all, guys. He's going to have to get somebody else to step up.
To the middle. Anthony. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on LeBron James.
Crafty down low. Melo knows how to draw fouls.
And he sinks the second. And so it's Cleveland with it. Pass to LeBron. Shoots the 3. They get it back. Out to Thompson. Here's Liggins. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. The first free throw is good.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Rose can't hit.
His shot's it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Here's Anthony. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Pass to Liggins. Takes a 3. And the 3 ball is good. Liggins has got 8 here in the quarter.
Boy, Kevin Love certainly is one of the best passing big men in the league.
Outside, Porzingis. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Substitution for the Knicks.
The Cavaliers trail by 17. Irving attacking. That one goes in. Irving's got 13.
Slashing to the rim with so much precision and skill. Irving, nearly impossible to contain when he spots a lane and decides to drive.
New York, no good that time either. And here's Cleveland. They're on a 17-7 run. And Justin Holiday picks up the foul. That's his first foul. On defense, New York. No good from Irving. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for New York?
Well, for me, the passing has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball where the ball moves and players move. Coaches, fans, and even us broadcasters can appreciate that kind of action.
And tonight we've also seen a lot of great play from them inside. They've been consistent in terms of attacking the interior of this deep.
What a finish, just powering it down.
The Cavaliers trail by 18. Jones for 3. It's rebounded by Noah.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Now Tinsley. And here is Neal. Inside. New York moving it around. Shot clock at 3. The shot by Tinsley, no good. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. Outside Jefferson. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
And at that three-point line, Jefferson can be a threat. He has gotten more accurate and confident as a shooter.
Here's Love. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Every night, Kevin Love is a double-double waiting to happen. He is a hard man to contain in the paint.
Well, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. Timeout called the Cavaliers. You have to like what we're seeing from Carmelo Anthony.
And he has absolutely worn them out in the paint. They need to come up with a plan to limit his touches in the interior.
Cavaliers making a switch here. New York leading by 13. Down low. Here's Porzingis. And the rebound goes to Anderson. And that's a foul called on Porzingis. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. The Cavaliers have made 10 of their 14 tries at the free throw line in the game.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
And guys, you know what? That's made things hard for them in a lot of their games. I mean, that inability to convert their chances at the free throw line.
They get it again. And Hollins with the stuff.
And putting some power behind it. Nicely done.
Here's Liggins. He's got 8. Pass to Fry. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
And Channing Frye gets the whistle that time. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Well, he's been at the line so often tonight, but only just now is he starting to look comfortable. He's had a few shaky trips at the line tonight, but he seems to be getting back to his old self.
And an intentional foul right there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
New York calls timeout. Puts it up off the inbound. Anthony's shot is off. The Cavaliers trail by 13. For 3, Dunleavy gets the three-pointer to fall.
Three-point goal.
Dunleavy's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. To the inside. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Porzingis with authority. I think he liked throwing that one down.
And it's good for 2.
17.
Nice possession. Working it for a great look.
Rose in the post. Out to Anthony. Screen by Porzingis. And Anthony gets it to go. Anthony's got 41.
You know, they're looking good, really good right now because of him. He sees this game by the throat, and he's squeezing hard.
Scooped up. Dunleavy for 3. Offensive rebound. Fry. Back to Anderson. 5 on the clock. Here's Dunleavy. Missed it, even after all those chances. Here's Anthony. No good on the last second attempt there. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Knicks lead by 12.
72.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Down by 12. Noah with the block.
A defensive stalwart. Noah's length is what allows him to erase shots.
Jennings can't get it to go.
Boy, he has to put that one away. A solid opportunity gone awry.
Jefferson's shot is off. New York leading by 12. And there's the call on Jefferson. And that'll be his third foul so far.
Third personal foul. First team foul. In for the Cavaliers.
Here's Butler. On the inbound. LeBron with some nice D.
LeBron James.
For 3. James connects from deep.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
We're real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Knocks it loose. Irving with the ball. Caron Butler covering. Noah with the block. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Noah. Ron right side. Second chance shot. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Joakim Noah.
Such a skilled guy to guard. Love a difficult matchup for anybody.
2 shots.
And that one falls for Love. So for the Knicks. He makes 1 of 2 that time.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. As a result, they've got a big lead.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on it. You know, the scoring efficiency has been low, and it's not helping them on the scoreboard.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Count the basket.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
Outside, Porzingis. Off target from outside.
You know, after connecting on 1 3-pointer in the first half, he hasn't netted another one since.
And that one, good.
Never lacking confidence. Zero hesitation from Kyrie there.
Here's Anthony. And it's Anthony with the jam.
Wow, filling it up in a hurry.
Here's Irving. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Irving's got 4 this quarter.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Out to Lee. Launches it. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely.
Boy, he makes it look easy. He is an absolutely imposing finisher around the rim.
Outside Rose. Pass to Anthony. Out to Porzingis. Front past the arc. And that's collected by Love.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
That's where Tristan Thompson is most comfortable, right around the rim, throwing it down.
Here's Porzingis. Out to Anthony. Back to Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
And a wide open look for Irving. Kicks it out to LeBron. The three. And Hollins pulls it down. The Knicks leading by 11. It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. Thompson with the rebound. And here's Cleveland. Wallace with it. And Rose picks him up defensively. The shot's good from Love.
Boy, it sure is a lot of fun watching Love bury these outside shots. I mean, when he's hitting from deep, it opens up things for everybody.
Anthony. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson. And the Cavaliers making a change here. And the free throw, no good. The Cavaliers trail by 10. Jefferson with the three. And that one is off. And so here is New York. Pass to Hollins. New York moving it around. Back to Rose. And the layup's good off the glass. Rose has got 10 points in just the second half.
Looking confident and ferocious inside.
And here's Love for three. Carmelo Anthony grabs the board. The Knicks leading by 12. Inside. And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis. Porzingis has got 4 points this quarter.
And don't discount the inside game of Porzingis. This is something I expect we'll see more of from him as his career develops.
Anthony. And so it's Rose who brings the ball up for New York. They lead by 14.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Knicks.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching any lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And in terms of the season record, this is going to be their 18th win overall.
And making the right plays when necessary, closing out this club for the second time this season. This victory gives them a 2-0 lead with 2 left against the Cavs.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Carmelo Anthony.
And the way he rebounded, he surely was a spark for the team as he was securing everything that came off the iron.
109.
To halt the run, and finished off by LeBron. They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
Chalk up 2 there.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
And finished off by LeBron.
And LeBron is a force rolling to the rim. When he's diving inside, he's looking for the punch.
Anthony left side. That one doesn't go. Jefferson with some nice D. Outside, James. New York takes timeout. They're up by 17. What's your take, guys?
And they've got this one just about wrapped up.
Yeah, you know, I'm not sure they needed this timeout, quite honestly. Perhaps a water break?
Way to go, everyone, and let's hear it for you.
Here's Butler, and the layup falls.
Caron Butler. Knicks lead 113.
So no problem for New York as they get the win. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating